Hello, I'm here to say Happy Valentine's Day. And what better way to celebrate Valentine's Day than to review a slasher film set during Valentine's Day, simply titled Valentine. You know, like Halloween, except it's Valentine's Day. Now, when Scream came out in 1996, it revived the slasher film genre and was a massive hit. And no doubt Valentine is one of those films that tried to jump on that bandwagon. Now, is it as clever as Scream? Well, in my opinion, no. Much as it tries to be, don't get me wrong, and it tries very well, it's nowhere near as clever as Scream. But I'm not going to lie, I enjoyed the heck out of this film. I really did. I enjoyed the fact that it tries so hard and it tries very well. Now, what I like about this film, the only clever thing about this film is the beginning, because that's the only clever part. It really sets up the rest of the film perfectly. The story is about Jeremy Milton. The film starts out in the late 80s at a junior high Valentine's Day dance where Jeremy Milton, played by Joel Palmer, is trying to dance with one of the pretty girls. And he gets shunned down quite severely by all of them. Well, except one. And I don't want to tell you anymore. I'm just going to say, if you haven't seen the movie, I'm just going to say that night does not end well for Jeremy Milton. Just Murphy's Law seemed to follow him everywhere that night. And like I said, it really sets up the rest of the film quite well. That's the only clever part of the film, is the beginning. And for the girls that shunned Jeremy that night, they're all still friends. They all live very different lives, but they all get together and hang out and just reminisce. Until one of their friends is murdered. And the rest of the girls are sent a Valentine's Day card saying that it's not going to end well for them either. No. And we wonder, who could it be? Could it be the boy they rejected at the dance years ago, and he's carrying a grudge because these girls ruined his life? Boy, it just makes you want to guess even more. Well, I'm not going to spoil it for you. You're going to have to see the movie to find out. I like the way the killer was dressed. That cherub mask. I also like the way he does the way he appears, and way in one part he just walks after the victim while the victim's running away, like saying, "Yeah, you can run all you want. I'm going to get you regardless," like Michael Myers would. Michael Myers knows he's going to get his victims, and so does the cherub killer. Which is also good about this film is there are some good suspenseful moments, some in between, and you really don't like most of the characters. You really don't. You're just kind of waiting for them to die, because the movie makes you grow to dislike them too well. I mean, now the actresses were good. Marley Shelton was good. Jessica Caulfield, Denise Richards, Katherine Heigl, and Jessica Capshaw, who is the daughter of actress Kate Capshaw and the stepdaughter of Steven Spielberg. Boy, she's got it made. And David Boreanaz is good as Adam, Shelton's boyfriend, who's having problems with alcohol addiction. I think they're all good. They're all good in the roles they played, and you're not going to go in this film thinking it's an Oscar winner. No, and I think it's well directed by Jamie Blanks. The movie's, like I said, the movie's not as clever as it tries to be, but it's still an entertaining piece, regardless. I say you go in this movie expecting nothing more or less. I hear the violence was too overdone, so they had a rating system. They decided to trim back the violence a little bit, which I think works well. Like Hitchcock, sometimes not showing the violence can be just as terrifying as actually showing the violence. Some kills are done in a creative way, really. I give Valentine an 8 out of 10. Have a nice Valentine.